let's go through the chapter 6, major keys and scales. This one's a little harder to explain through this, but I'll do my best. Ask questions if you need to through the discussions. These first ones is kind of hard to do through here because I usually do this in class. What this is supposed to kind of describe to you is that a scale is a collection of pitches. And it's just an organized way of knowing where these pitches are and what these pitches do and in relation to each other. So this first part of the assignment is you're collecting all of them and then seeing why they're in that key. So in your packet, you'll actually have these pieces in there that I gave you. So let's look at the first one. You're going to be flipping back and forth a lot through this thing. So these papers. So, okay, the first one's going to be orally. Now what we're going to do is start here is put all the pitches that we find within this piece. All right, so we'll start with the first one is C. It goes from C to F. All right. So let's put a treble clef here. Let's put a C, and let's put an F. All right. Okay, we have an E right there. Well, let's put a line from these instead. So let's make the F a little bit farther away. So let's put the F over here. Let's put the E in there. All right, what else we have here? We have a G and a D. So let's put a G here, put a D here. Okay, what other notes do we have in here? Well, we have an A over here when it gets to the chorus. And then you have a B flat indicated by the key signature. So we have this, we have that. So the scale of this piece. Well, if you look on the circle of fifths, something that has one flat in it. One flat is F. Now if you go to one of those phrases, either the Father Charles one or the Father Clem grows dill, whatever one you want to use. I got used to using Father Clem, but if you use Father Charles, that's fine. Same goes with the flats. The flats I tend to use just put bead. I don't really, or the bacon, eggs, and grilled chilled. You can also use the other one. So anyways, so one flat is F. All right, so let's make a scale. So that's the key of F. And let's make a scale of it. So we'll start on F, G, A, B, flat, C, D, E. So that's kind of the purpose of this. So we're showing all the notes we've used in it, and this is the scale that it comes from. So we didn't use all the notes in the scale, but because of these notes, and we had to be flat, is a reason why is the key of F. Okay? All right, let's do the second one here. This is gonna be a little fun, let's see. All right, so we'll start off with the first pitch collection of it. All right, let's start off with F there. All right, so we have an F. What else do we have? We have an A, a G, A and a G. What else do we have? Oh, we have a C and a B flat. So B flat and C. What else do we have? Oh, we do have a D here. All right, we got a D and we have a low C. There's a D here. The answer, for some reason, they put a low C here, but I'll put a low C also, I guess. So now what do we have? Well, we have one flat again. Sorry. We have one flat again. So that's the key of F. And we'll write the scale again. I'm not sure why they put two of them in the same key. But they did, so there you go. All right, doesn't focus there. All right, let's do the next one. All right. I'm going to have an A and an F. All right, so it doesn't make a difference where I put this. I'll just put, because this probably notes lower, so I'll put it over here somewhere, just to keep it accurate here. All right, so you have an A, an F sharp, because of the key signature, you have the F sharp there. So you have F sharp and a G and an E. F sharp, G sharp, and E. What else do we have? We have a D and a B. We have a C here. So it's a C sharp. So we have, a B and a C sharp here, and a D. So let's move the A over. For B, for C sharp, and a D. All right, so we have C sharp, F sharp, and a G sharp. Now the order of sharps, how many do you have? What key is this going to be? Remember the order of sharps? All right, so you got that. So you take the last sharp, go up a half step. The A, if you want to go it that way, or use that one. So let's do A. There's your C sharp, D, E, the F sharp, G sharp, A. Let's see if I can do that this way. See if it fits on the screen here. All right, so let's start with the pitch class. Start with the first one is D. Let's get a treble clef in there. I got a D. We got an F sharp. Because of the key signature. We got a G. We got an A. What else do we have? We got a D. We got a C sharp. We got a B there. What else have I missed? Oh, we got an E right there. Alright, so something that has two sharps. Two sharps. D sharp. You get one of these is on your canvas. Alright, so that's a D. So let's do the scale for D. E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, D. So what do we have here? I'm just going to look for the lowest note that we have. The lowest note is C sharp. You know, whatever you use for the pitch class, that's fine, but just kind of looking around and seeing if there's any D's in there. There's a D there. What else do we have? We have E. We have an F sharp. We got a G there and an A. G and an A. We got a D there. And there's a B right there. Now you notice we don't have a C in there. The C is actually the lower part in the melody. Now it's also good to kind of, you know, if you're going to write your own songs, of what kind of notes you're using in here. You notice that there's no C sharp in the upper part, it's in the lower part here. Alright, so two sharps is again D. I'm not sure why they gave two of the same, but they did. Alright, so let's just do this again. D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, this is the scale. And there you go. Alright. The Cajun song, you've got all kinds of notes all over the place. Now this is in bass clef. Oops, sorry. It's in bass clef. Alright, so this is going to be kind of all over the place, so let's move this up a tad here. Alright, so what do we got here? Got some G's and E's. Some G's and E's. Got an A in there. Got an F in there. Got a D in there. Got a C. We got a C C way up on top here. Let's move it over here. And got B there. And got a D. Now, there's no sharps or flats, so I pretty much used every single one of these things. So that is the key of C. E, F, G, A, B, C. All right. All right, so let's do the keyboard version, and it doesn't make a difference which one you do first, or which one you do second, or anything else like that. Just for easy use, I'm going to do the keyboard first. I'll put the scale, and then I'll put the key signature. But either way, you learn how to do it. It's fine. I try to remember in the video where I show what you're going. Basically, what happens when you do the key signature is you're going down, up, down. Now, normally you would go up, you think, because if you're going to go with the pattern, you go down, up, down. But the problem is if you go up, you're going to have it up there. And that just looks weird having it on a ledger line. So we don't do that. So that's why it goes down again. It goes down, up, down, down, and then up, down. And because we did it with this, we do it with the bass line to keep it consistent. Very easily could have actually put it there, but now to keep the consistency, we want to have that same look. Flats start up first. They go up, down, up, down, up, down, and they pretty much are the exact same. So with the example here, and I'll go through the example so you get to see it, just fly by. They're going with the whole step, half step. You remember the pattern is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. 2 wholes, a half, 3 wholes, and a half. All right, so you have a whole step, half step, because you have no black key. Then another whole step, whole step, and then a half step gets you to the back to note again. Then you write these out. You have 1 sharp. 1 sharp is going to be down here. All right, so I'm starting on the F. All right, whole step, half step, whole step, which is 2 halves, whole step, half step. So we have 1 black note, which is the B flat. F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. And 1 flat goes down there. All right, we got a B flat here. Same pattern. Whole step, half step, whole step, half step. All right, so B, C, let's just make them lays here. All right, so you have a B flat here. That's a regular B flat. Put it right in front of it. You have to make sure you put it in front of it. You get used to that, because if you ever start writing music for other people, and if it's off like that, they're not going to, especially when you start reading chords, you're going to not know which one's which one you need a flat. All right, so you have 1 more, and that's the E flat. So you have 2 key signatures, 2 externals. B flat and E flat. All right, let's go up a little bit. I'm going to have A, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step. All right, so let's put these down. All right, so we have a C sharp here, an F sharp here, and a G sharp here. So you got 3 sharps, so you put them in the order. So whatever order did you normally use. Right? All right, starting in on the B, whole step, half step, whole step, half step. All right, so let's put all these notes here. All right, we have a C sharp, a D sharp, an F sharp, G sharp, and an A sharp. All right, so let's put these in order by the pattern. You double check, take the last sharp, go up a step, and hit the B. Okay. So just pick one of those patterns that you would use. I don't want to say any because I don't want you to get used to it, but each person has their own phrases that they like. Or with your own. You don't have to use mine. All right. A flat, whole step, and a whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. All right, so let's put these down. All right, B flat, C, D flat, E flat, F, G, E flat. All right, so we need to B, E, A, D. All right. Let's do this one. F sharp, whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step. That's what the crazy one is. All right, so put notes on here. Let me explain this one. So we have an F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B natural, C sharp, D sharp. We need to have something for E. We need to keep with the letter names. We have to have all the letter names. You can't call this F because that's the F sharp. We have to have something with E on it. So that's why this is an E sharp. So I put F, C, G, D, A, E. This one you can do very quickly. It's just get more practice on writing the key signatures down and getting used to them. Especially if you're using the circle of fifths. It's a lot easier to just do that. But it's just getting you practice with it and getting used to writing down. All right, so here's the order of sharps and order of flats. Just kind of looking at them down here. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the order of sharps, if you go backwards in the order of sharps, it is the order of flats. The example, we had E, that's the 4 sharps. 4 sharps is E. All right, D flat. D flat has how many flats? So D flat has 5 flats. So 5 flats. B, E, A, D, and G, right? B, E, A, D, G. And do a double check, go back 1 second to the last flat, and that is that D flat. All right. C sharp major. C sharp has 7 sharps. 7 sharps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, basically all of them. So let's go through it. F, C, G, D, A, E, B. All right. Remember, that's bass clef. Not treble. Okay, E flat major. E flat major has 3 flats. B, E, and A. B, E, A. All right, key of B flat. Has 2 flats. 2 flats. B, E. Okay, D major. 2 sharps. Oops, sorry. 2 sharps. F sharp and C sharp. F sharp and C sharp. D flat major. Same as that one, except now it's in the bass clef. So it's got 5. So now you have to move it down 1, so you have to move it down here for the B flat. E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat. Alright. A. A has 4 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have B, E, A, D. Got a B and an E and an A, D. The last one is G flat major. G flat's got 6 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have to have the C in there. B, E, A, D, G, C. Now the best way to probably learn these, if you make flashcards, you make flashcards and have like 4 sharps on there, you know, or 4 flats, and you just be able to look at it and go, okay, I know what that is, and just identify them, just know what that is. So that way I don't always look for the second to the last, look for the last sharp and go up a step. You just know that's E. You know, or that's D flat. You know, just boom. So you can make flashcards if you want and do that. This one is kind of looking forward to when we are looking towards how you write music and why you write music and the relationship with it. Most music always has some sort of relationship between a tonic and a dominant. The tonic is the tonic note, the first note of the scale. The dominant is usually the 5th note of the scale. So if I put a scale here, let's make it D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. All right? So I did that, and you numbered these notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each one of these has a particular name to it and a certain function of where they go. And this is something for probably later that I might talk about when I talk about chords. Now, most music usually teeters between the first note and the fifth note. You know, if you go through the piece that we just did, you'll notice a lot of these relationships between those two bouncing back and forth. So the tonic is usually the first note of the scale. The dominant is the fifth note of the scale. And that's all this is doing, is telling you what tonic and dominant is. What's the fifth note of the scale? So that's what this is about when I say when you have to write the tonic and dominant. So I'll show you these. And it's probably be more explanation about it later when I do it. All right, so let's just identify these by the other way of doing it. Instead of looking at the circle of fifths, let's go by looking at the formation of this. So the key here, take the last sharp, go up a step, so that's D sharp, and go up to E. All right, so that's an E. So that's the key of E. Dominant is 5 notes up, which is the B. So it'd be E, F, G, A, B. E, F, G, A, B. So you 5 notes. So you count the note itself, and then you go up on it. All right, take the second to the last flat is an A flat. Go 5 notes up. Will be the E. So it's the key of A flat. All right. Last sharp, go up a step. This is a G sharp going up to the A. So let's go A. It's the key of A. 5 notes up for the dominant is E. Second to the last flat is an E flat. So it's E flat. So E flat here, and 5 notes up is the B. Second to the last flat is a G flat. So G flat, for G flat here, D flat here. And the last one, last sharp is an A sharp, go up a step, it's B. So it's a key of B. Go up 5 is the F sharp. All right, so let's go through these fairly quickly. All right, so I'm going to do this. E flat major. E flat has 3 flats. 3 flats are B, E, and A. B, E, A. All right. F sharp. F sharp has 6 sharps. 6 sharps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Others, mine, farmer, clem, grows, till, and eats. Or Father Charles goes down and ends. All right. G flat. G flat has 6 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So start with B flat, B, B, A, D, G, C. All right. Moving on, 6 sharps. Let's see, C sharp has 7 sharps. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's pretty much all of them right there. So there you go. So you gotta do all of them there. Yeah, there you go. That's insane. All right. A flat. A flat has 4 flats. B, E, A, D. Bead. B, E, A, D. All right. So D flat major. D flat major has 5 flats. 5 flats. 4, 5. So you include G. So you got. Oops. C flat has 7 flats in it. And that pretty much is all of them. Or else? And? Yeah. All right. B flat major, got 2 flats, 2 flats, B and E, that's easy. B flat, E flat. F major, major has 1 flat, and it is just 1 flat. So you have just B flat. All right. D major, 2 sharps. 2 sharps are C and F. So we'll start with the F and C. Careful what this is, because you have bass clef here and you have treble clef here. So make sure you put the right keys and accidentals in the right spots. All right. E major, got 4 sharps. 4 sharps are F, C, G, and D. A major, got 3 sharps. 3 sharps. All right, key of B. Got 5 sharps. 5 sharps are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have including A. All right. G major, 1 sharp. 1 sharp is F sharp. So put the F sharp there. Bass clef. C major. How many does C major have? C major has 0. None. Nada. Zilch. So you put nothing there. And A major. A major has got 3 sharps. 1, 2, 3. All right, there you go for the homework from the book of Chapter 6.